Shaquille O'Neal recently said that too many three pointers in today's game is why the viewership is down, and that it's made the game basically, that's why it's hurt the game. I agree. There's no art to anything anymore. When Steph Curry and Klay Thompson were the Splash Brothers and they did it, they said it at such a rate where it was exciting because it was rare and they almost were like bringing an old standby into a main weapon. The problem is that cats don't defend, and now everybody is geared to all be 3-point shooters. Your bigs go out and shoot. Now, to see a guy as athletic that's maybe athletically challenged as Nikola Djokovic doing it, but still he can shoot a three. But now it's like everybody has to do it to keep a job. Everybody has to do it. And it has hurt the viewership because you don't have games anymore that once were in doubt. They're all blowouts. So the consensus is that everybody can come back from down 20. There's no, everybody's in the game. But I don't just blame it. I can't blame it with the players. That's where the commissioner, Adam Silver, has to take his testimonial walk. They wanted this to be this way. They wanted things to reflect this way. So consequently, this is where it's going to be. Yes, the day of position players is gone. It's almost like going music today with streams. Why would you buy a physical copy when it's there? Has it made people turned off? There are people still buy vinyl, which will pay outrageous prices. There are people who still buy a CD or something, but you can't realistically expect the same thing to be as it once was when you changed it before your eyes because the system has pushed the agenda and the narrative has made it as such. I can watch old school videos and I have old school memories and I can go back, but you can't get that game back. That's why when Joe Mazzulla came out and said about fighting and something about hoping that it would, that'll never happen because they took the fight out the game. You can't hit what you can't catch. It's the Floyd Mayweather syndrome, but it's also the same thing with the Steph Curry thing. For better or for worse, he changed the game forever. The problem is everybody and their uncle and their cousin and they play brother and play cousin all want to shoot threes. So that's what you got now. And they're not good shooters. And they don't play good basketball because they're fundamentally lacking. Oh, we'll sell you on the athleticism. We'll sell you on the skill set. We won't sell you on fundamentals. Anthony Davis is a 7-footer trapped in a 6-foot body. So he will have to shoot a long shot. It's one thing when I saw Dwight Howard eyes swirl when he saw Steph Curry shoot a long 80 plus foot shot at the end of a third quarter, fourth quarter in awe. Not because he was in awe of him before you start on your Dwight Diddy jokes, but he was in awe of the brace of him, the way he could shoot that thing. And of course, Charles Barkley said no 3-point teams could win the chip and win, and they defied logic. But the problem that you have now is fundamentally flawed basketball, that the ball game is flawed, and it's hard to watch because you don't want to watch that. Everybody ain't cut to be a 3-point shooter. You had guys like Patrick Beverly who couldn't even shoot threes. Now he be talking smack because he didn't stay around because he had to adapt the game. That's what LeBron James had to do, had to conform to the game. Conforming. I remember Brian Scott, when he was taking over the Lakers, said, we don't shoot threes. We're not a good 3-point shooting team. Well, first thing I told a buddy of mine who passed away, and he asked me my thoughts about it, I said, he won't last long as a coach. And he laughed, but it didn't last long for Byron. There's no way in the world you can coach today's game and not guard the three in the perimeter. That's where the game is. Because everybody got to learn how to shoot. Like as great as I watch Ja Morant go in the air and dunk and hang on you and do his thing, he got to shoot that three. Because that three not only prolongs your career, but it also is just used. That's what they doing. And they manipulate athleticism by the three, mind you. To tell me that a big man can't low post. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar played 20 plus years with a sky hook. He made 1 3, probably a couple threes, but he shot that sky hook inside the box. Tell me a big man can't play long in the paint. Robert Parrish played the longest as anybody ever at a center position. He wasn't no outside shooter. See, make this make sense. Guys who battled and played long time played long times. Shaq made 1 3 in his career. Now, he probably should have retired, but he played 19, 20 years, but he could have played 15 years. Bottom line is he played a long time. So don't tell me that you have to shoot rainbow threes and skyscraper threes to keep a longer career. This is what the powers that be want. But it has hurt the viewership because the old school, the people that have know anything about the game are tired. Everybody ain't meant to be shooting a three. If I see Tristan Thompson or some buster out there who I know and he up to shooting a three, I'm like, uh-oh. Dwight Howard, can shoot a three now, they won't take him back in the league. Part Diddy purposes, and that's another story. But he can shoot a three now. He couldn't do that when he played. Couldn't make a shot. You have to conform. They'll tell you that being muscle ain't enough. Could Charles Oakley play in today's game? Probably not. Some of the guys that you appreciated as enforcers and handlers, the Davis boys with the Pacers, probably don't get to play today because they can't shoot the three ball. Everybody had a role and a purpose. With Dennis Rodman, he would still be effective, but if he couldn't shoot the three, would he get the same minutes? See, this is what they have done. And I hold this to Adam Silver on this. If you wanted people to play ball as their skill set, you would. You don't. You want the viewership. You want to treat the NBA game like it's the All-Star game, which nobody wants to watch because that mess is a joke. And everybody ain't Wilt Chamberlain, but they're going to have everybody scoring 100 points at the All-Star game. It's going to be like the Oprah card. You get 100, you get 100, you get 100. Shaq is 100% correct. But I blame the powers that be. Everybody ain't cut the same. And ask yourself, yeah, Dame Lillard hits logo threes. How many finals has he been? How many rings he got? Same thing with James Harden. How does it work out? Everybody can't be Steph Curry. The Tatum and Brown business associated with Boston is finally getting it. They're successful, but there's not a lot of these cats can't play. That's the grim reality, and they're not fundamentally sound. But because they can pick and pop and they make a couple shots here and there, somehow they got 10-year careers. Whereas cats back in the day, you a clown. You got third-tier cats because of shooting the threes, they keep a career. That's how somebody like JJ Ridiculous gets to be an analytics guru. Yeah, okay. He owes Steph Curry money for shooting that three. He wasn't going to last. We used to always call out cats that was second and third tier. But now everybody's acceptable because everybody can come to the sack race and get the church ribbon and prize because they can shoot the three ball. Doesn't mean you belong. And it is hurt the game. And the NBA is hard to watch. That's why I watch certain games, but I more watch the lowlights. I can already tell you what's going to happen with a lot of these teams. When you see somebody like Giannis trying to shoot threes, that was not in his DNA. But he got to conform. To conform, please like, subscribe, welcome thoughts, comments, and I do respond. Thank you. Wash your hands, keep your mind clear. Watch out for another shit. If you like, hit that membership. Stay safe, stay blessed, stay woke, stay true, stay you. I'm out. Peace.